Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. You know, give me time. I gotta tag and do all this good stuff. So bear with me for a moment. I hope everybody had a great Sunday and a great weekend. Since we're coming to a close of the weekend, I hope everybody did something fun, enjoyed some of this nice weather. Oh man. See, this is why I need hired help so somebody can tag people while I'm sitting here doing all this. And for the ones in the waiting room, I'm tagging y'all now. So I'm tagging y'all on y'all's pages, so it should pop up on your page. Uh, who's in here already? How much I'm paying? Um, Not much, because I ain't barely making any money doing this yet. Uh, Big $13. Okay, so I think I tagged everybody that's on. So let me send it out real quick. I want to be real quick. I'm trying. Bear with me. Oh boy. Let me put this on the screen real quick. That we are here today. Okay. Have that up there real quick. Okay, that's good enough. I'm tired of tagging. Um, we'll just put that on the screen. Good evening, everybody, and again, welcome to Let's Have a Conversation podcast. I'm your host, Malik Burger, and tonight we are talking about my grandmother, Big Cookie, Aunt Mama, all the names that she has. Um, the list goes on and on and on. And tonight I have my special guest on with me, my aunt, my mother, and my sister, which is my cousin, but she is my sister. And we're going to go in order. I believe they're probably all a little nervous because they do not know any questions that I'm going to throw at them today. Um, but we are just going to have some fun tonight. This is not going to be something serious, but I'm sure some tears will be shed, probably from my mother. Um, but we're just here to have some fun and to celebrate her. We're going to talk about her. We're going to talk about family, our dynamic. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and add my first guest to the screen. Um, she is my aunt. This is my mother's sister. Um, so I'm just going to bring her on. I see a couple of people commenting over here on the side. Hey, cuz, hey, Tim, and I'm sure your mom is watching with you. So, hey, Robin, Latoya, Chelsea, everybody. So let's go ahead and bring my aunt to the stage. Now, hold on, because I want to do the whole shebang. I want the. Let me see. Hold on. I don't usually use these, but I think this calls for this tonight. Let's see. Okay, here is my aunt. Okay, what we doing? How do I do this? Woo! We got the applause. Okay, yes. So this is my aunt. So I'm going to let her go ahead and introduce herself, however she wants to introduce herself. And I'm going to let her go ahead and do whatever she needs to do.
Well, hello. Hi, Bub. As most of you know, my name is Toni Burger. They call me Tony. I am the eldest of Cookie's kids. It's just two of us, me and my sister. Um, I have three kids and three grandkids. So, and I'm also the owner and operator of LaShawn's Custom Creations, which I think I would say I get from my mom.
Okay. Um, so we're just gonna let's talk a little bit more about you. So we see in the background. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. There we go. Now we see in the background some cups, some painting,
Yes.
some other
Um,
things. So this is all things that she has done. Go ahead and
yes.
put a couple of those things up in the screen.
Let's see. These are I custom designed. These are 16-ounce acrylic snow globe cups. They can be ordered and customized to your liking. And we also do the 20-ounce. These are sublimation cups. You pick what you want to have put on them, and then we just go from there. And then we also have the 30-ounce sublimation cups.
Okay, Michael Jackson.
Right. Okay. Tribute to the
Okay,
little movie that he had coming out, so I thought I would do a couple of
yeah.
these.
Okay.
Um, we also do, as you see, those are custom made paintings. I would take it off the wall, but that's too much work. But I do customize painting. Those are pre-made. They can be custom made if you customize if you know what you want. So that's a little. We also do sneakers, t-shirts, a little bit of everything. If you can think it, we can pretty much create it for you.
And we got a comment already. Oh, I need you to make something for my sorority. We'll hit you up.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
And that is
I will be
Dr.
glad to.
Champion. Yes, that is Dr. Champion. So
Yes.
please
Okay, Dr.
inbox her.
Champion.
Let me scroll and see who do we have. One we have Lil Meka, Auntie Meka. She's
Hey,
in the
me,
house. Um, and we have Aunt Shalane. If people don't know
Laney.
who Aunt Shalane is, that is my grandmother's best friend. Her road dog, as they used to call
Right.
each other, her face skin player. So I'm glad that she came on tonight and to be with us. To sit here and and watch us talk about her friend. So I'm glad that she has tuned in. Also, we have my cousin Apostle Robin Davis.
Hey,
Um,
cousin.
I think Pastor Tim is in here, and I think that is all so far. Oh, my friend Ida Williams is in the room. So now we're going to bring on my mom. That's your cue. I'm bringing on my mom. Because she said before we got on, how do I know I'm coming to the stage? I said, I will give you the cue. So now we're going to bring on my mother. Hold on, let me cue the applause.
I don't hear the applause.
Oh, did you not hear it? So can you hear me?
I hear you well.
Okay, so introduce yourself and who you are to Cookie and just whatever you want to talk about. Make it brief.
Make it brief. Okay, my name is Meka Burger Quinn. I was married. So that's where the last name comes in. I'm the amazing youngest daughter of Cookie's, Tonette's sister, Malik's mother. And I have 5 children who you all see back there. And I am a multiple sclerosis survivor.
Yes.
And um, I don't know what else you want me to say. I just want to, and I'm happy to be here, pretty much.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Brief. That's it. That's all we want to
And
know. Go ahead.
And I'm also a supporter of Tonette's.
There you go.
Yes, she is.
You feel me? And you also could get this custom, beautifully designed Gucci ensemble that I have here. She also has these beautiful custom sneakers that you all could probably get, not like these here, because these are special that she made just for her sister.
Right.
Love. But yes, and I also want to peep this cup, you guys, because it's been an amazing journey of going through this MS battle with my family.
Yes.
And they know what I am capable of getting through. And yeah, come on. That's it. My 5 minutes is up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You do good.
We got some comments again. We have Aunt Shalane said hello. Yes, that was and still my road dog.
Cookie.
Mimi commented. She said, "Hey Meka."
Hey,
Let's
Mika.
see. Auntie Mika said, "Hey Mika," and she laughed at you. Also, somebody said, "Oh, I need the sneakers. This is awesome."
Okay. So just get in touch with me.
Yes, them sneakers be on point. Favorite.
Okay, so now we have our final person. This is my sister. This is my cousin, but we call each other brother and sister. We were raised together. And if anybody knows, me and her growing up, if you saw her, you saw me. If you saw me, you saw her. We were always together. Um, so this is Lamontica. I I call her Monica, but this is Lamontica. So go ahead and briefly describe who you are. If you want to throw your no, I'm not going to say if you want to throw your business out there, all your businesses, because she does a lot. She's booked and busy, y'all. I want to tell all her business, model, cook, owner. I mean, so many things. But go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I am Lamontica Burger. I am the granddaughter of Miss Cookie Momo. I am the founder and operator of House of Sin Clothing, the Sloppy Vegan, and Ellis Angels Cleaning Services. I'm also a mommy of four, three by birth, an extra baby, four boys, and yeah, that's me.
Okay, so I am going to dive right into these questions. So again, I thank you all for tuning in tonight. Now we're not going to be on here being serious. We are here to have some fun. This is family. So there's not going to be no hard questions. We're not going to get into no deep conversations. We are here to celebrate our grandmother, our mother, her legacy, the things that she's instilled in us. So the first question that I will ask everybody, and I want to just so I hear feedback, and I don't know who it's coming from. But the first question I want to ask is, when you think of Cookie Burger, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? And I want to do from oldest to the youngest. So if we're going to start with Miss Toni Burger over there.
Let's see. The first thing that comes to my mind when I think about my mom is overly, well, I won't say overly, but very protective. That would be one of the first things she was very protective over her family. She didn't play that.
Yeah,
She was definitely that one. Don't say call your mama, because if I call my mama, she was coming.
yeah.
That was for sure. So that's what I think of. I think first when I think of my mom, protection.
Tamika, that would be you next.
Y'all already know what I'm about to say.
What you about to say?
Was it the one word you said that comes to mind when we think about our mom?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Loud, very loud, but lovingly loud.
Okay.
Oh, you're done? Okay.
Oh, no,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah. She was just Cookie. She was a loud person, and she kept everything in order all the time just by being loud. She was military, so hey, and yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. So I'll go next. When I think about Mama, I think about and everybody says that I act somewhat like her. But I respect it and I have taken that on in my life to not take any mess. She did not
Mm-hmm.
take no mess. She didn't let people talk to her any kind of way.
Yeah.
And she was going to tell it like it was. If you liked it or if you did like it, she was
Right.
going to let you have it. Um, but I have tried to dumb that down now that I've gotten a little older. I try to be calm, cool, and collected, but I still tell you how it is, but in a more respectful way. So when I think of her, that's what I think about it. It's somebody that did not take any mess from nobody, no matter who it was, brother, sister, niece, nephew. And that shows up in my life today.
Definitely. Oh, was it me?
Yeah.
The first thing that comes to my mind is stop all that damn cackling.
Oh my God.
That was the main thing she always told me. I was always laughing because Malik
Like a
always was
hyena.
doing something silly, and I would be the one getting in trouble because I could not stop laughing. So that is the first thing that comes to my mind. That's all I remember all the time about my mom is stop all that damn cackling.
And it's so
That's
funny.
so true.
It is so
Yeah.
true. And the funny
It's so
thing
true.
about it is, I mean, no matter what me and Lamonica was doing, we were going to be laughing. It could be the
Mm-hmm.
stupidest thing, but we were going to laugh. I mean, we still
Yep.
to this day. If you put me and Lamonica in the room right now, I would probably say something stupid, and we would just start laughing
Yeah.
nonstop.
Yep.
But that is a very vivid memory in my mind. It's her yelling. I mean, and when I say yelling, she would be yelling down the hallway.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I think little Meka said it. She said, "I can't stand no silly kids." So
Yes, she did.
she would say that all the time too.
Yep.
So my next question would be, since we just go ahead and flow with this, what is a fond memory that you all have of her?
Let's see. A fond memory. That's kind of hard. Um, hmm. Always getting into it with Ernestine. That's a fond memory. Them two was so funny. Because team was her feelings got hurt so quick, and Mama just didn't care. She was gonna say what she had to say to team, and team would end up crying every single time. It didn't matter what it was. Mama was gonna just give it to her like it was, even though she knew team was a soft-hearted person. Mama didn't care. She ain't sugarcoat nothing. So I think that's one of a fond memory for me is because we always used to laugh because we knew team was gonna cry no matter what the situation was. Because we always thought it was gonna be funny regardless. So that's a fond memory for me. Is her and team going at it.
Stare pants.
Yeah.
She said, "What?"
Stir up pants, just stretch pants.
Oh,
Oh God, with the look
Oh
at the
God.
ears. Oh my gosh.
Lane Bryant, every color, every outfit. That's a fond memory right there. There wasn't nothing the woman didn't wear from Lane Bryant. Them stir pants got her through every season. Every season, honey. Am I lying?
no.
No, you're not.
No.
No, yeah,
Stuck in the South.
absolutely. And her shirt that said, "I'm not fat, I'm fluffy." That was,
Baby.
and she wore that sweatshirt to death.
California raisins wearing. Honey.
Yep,
I'm not fat, I'm fluffy.
I'm fluffy.
Okay, and that's what an elephant in the room. What's another fond memory? Her going out to eat. Okay, Mama loved to eat.
Oh, we was going to eat.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Period.
We was going to eat.
Okay, and what you couldn't tell her she was not the stuff at all. She knew she could eat. Period. Like the church said, she wasn't fat. She was fluffy.
Yep.
My goodness.
Oh, yes.
I have a lot of memories, but one memory that stands out to me. I mean, I like that you brought up food. So I don't know how many people is fond or of the not fond, but familiar with the Hansford area. And there used to be this store. I forgot what it's called, but it's got a
Hamilton's, the one across the tracks.
I don't
Oh,
know.
you saw the one in East Bank,
Yes.
the Express Mart.
Okay,
Oh, I remember
so
that.
so on Fridays, if we didn't drive to Beckley to go get hot dogs, because there was this one place in Beckley she would go and get this foot long hot dog.
That was Sam's. It was a little store called Sam's on the side of the road.
Yeah. But we would go to East Bank and get these hot dogs. Now, my grandmother loved to eat. My grandmother was a larger woman. Now, the normal person would get 2 hot dogs or 3 hot dogs, the normal person. But she would order the big box of hot dogs, and I think it was, I don't want to, was it 16 or 12, something like
It was 15. They were
15,
15 in the box. Yeah.
15 in the box.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, it was just me, her, and Pawpaw, and we'll talk about Pawpaw a little later. Now Pawpaw really wouldn't eat them hot dogs, not that much, because Pawpaw was a weird eater, anyways. He would eat weird foods. But so me and her would tackle them hot dogs. Now, and there wouldn't be none left over for the next day. So food. When it comes to food, she loved to eat, and and I think that introduced to me. I love the food and trying new foods. Like homegirl could throw down. And now and her cooking. I loved her cooking too. I'm sorry, I'm taking up too many memories, but I've never seen anybody make homemade cabbage, and it was a whole thing. Mama's making hot dogs tonight, and we ain't talking about we going to Kroger's buying a little container of the coleslaw. No, she was gonna sit there with that grater, grate that cabbage. She was going. I mean, she made hot dogs, and still to this day, I don't think I've ever had a hot dog like hers, because homegirl would be sitting there just grating that cabbage, sitting there grating it. And we're talking about a big old bowl of cabbage for the coleslaw. So food played a big part in me and her, relationship. Her asking me, "Booty, what you want to eat tonight?" And I'm 8 years old. I'm eating a foot-long sub sandwich, so it played a big part in my weight as well. So we ate. Monica.
Oh my gosh, I'm cracking up. So I have a lot of memories of Mama too, and I'm not gonna say my favorite one yet, but staying on the food topic, I remember Malik. Do you remember this when she would take us to Subway at like 12 o'clock at night, and we would get foot-long sandwiches to sit in the room and eat and watching movies? Oh my God. Mama was the reason I had a fat face too. She would just feed us whatever we wanted.
She would feed y'all whatever y'all wanted.
Oh my God. Snacks.
And I want to add to that too, because me and Lamontica would get we wouldn't get in trouble because she wouldn't know, because we would sneak to that kitchen. We would sneak to that kitchen, and back in the day, I don't know if they still make tiptoeing down the hallway. And if anybody knows about the apartments in Montgomery, them hallways was not that big. And we would have to tiptoe because my room was in the back, so we would have to pass her room. Or she'd be sitting in that recliner in the living room. She was going to be sitting in that recliner with her cigarette and her cup of coffee, sitting there talking to Aunt Carolyn. So we would have to tiptoe, and the floors would creak, and then she would, and me and Monica knew she wasn't gonna get up, so she would, if it would creak, she'd be like, "Who in that kitchen?" So me and Monica would run, we would pause for a minute to act like she ain't gonna hear us, because we know she ain't getting up, because she wasn't gonna get up. She was gonna yell and she got a response. But then we would so there was this, so I'll tell this other memory later, but we would just sneak. I just remember sneaking and just her yelling and yelling and yelling, and we would never say anything. We wasn't going to respond to her because if we respond, we were going to get cussed out. Yeah, because kitchen was closed.
Right.
We used to sneak those little sodas she would get from
Walmart.
That was
what I was about to talk about. There was these little sodas. God. Oh my God, the best sodas ever.
They were so good.
Now see, Rocky Top. I don't remember.
It's like a bubble cola bubble. It was something.
It was like bubble colas. They was little small bottle sodas.
Yes.
And we would buy it if you put them in the freezer and let them slush up a little bit. Oh Lord, the best. But me and Lamontica could probably drink some of those colas in one night. We would just be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then I remember one time, because my room was very dirty growing up, and my mom can attest to this. I would have food underneath the bed. I was very nasty growing up. But it would be so many sodas underneath my bed when Monica would leave because we would just snack. We would stay up all night. Me and LaMonica would not sleep. And if we did sleep, it'd be like a couple hours and we back at it. We watching movies. We we writing some notes, stuffing them in the drawer, and hoping nobody would find them. And they had cuss words on them.
I remember the song still.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
and we're not going to talk about that
We're
song.
not going to sing that.
But I can go on and on and on about the things me and LaMonica would get to, and Mama just yelling at us, just yelling. So my next question is,
I have one more memory, Malik. I have to tell
oh,
you.
go ahead.
Do you remember when it was wintertime and she took us to the Salvation Army and got me them boots and shoved my feet in them 2 little boots and made me go outside and play in the snow? I was so mad at her. Malik had regular boots, but I didn't have no snow clothes. So he took me and got some boots that was 2 sizes too small and stuffed my toes in there and put us outside.
Oh my God. And the boots, you got to give a description because the boots was not kid boots. These boots was like somebody's grandmother from like 1980. They were leather boots. And Mama was like, oh yeah, Pooter. I'm sorry, I got it. Oh yeah, girl, these are gonna keep your feet.
My feet hurt so bad, and they were frostbitten because his boots was not made for the snow.
He stuffed his feet in the boots. And then, oh my God, we could just do a whole podcast of me and LaMonica's stories. And then she got stuck in the fence. Do you remember that? Because we was going underneath the fence.
Trying to get your glove.
Yes. So I always put LaMonica up to do everything, and she would just do it. Like she would just do the stupidest stuff.
She didn't care. She's silly.
And LaMonica got stuck in that fence. She got stuck in that fence, and I was like, oh my God, how am I gonna get her from underneath this fence? Mama's gonna come out here, and she's gonna be like, what are y'all doing out here? And I think I found Charlie Stevenson, and he helped.
He helped. He moved the fence while I crawled out.
Oh my God.
Oh, the stories at Mr. Glenn's. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, at the apartments in Montgomery. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. So my next question would be, excuse me, I'm sorry. If she was here today, and I thought about this yesterday, now this may be a little emotional, but if she was here today, what do you think she would be doing? What do you think?
Door dashing. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah,
and I can see me and LaMonica in the passenger seat because she ain't gonna get out that car.
No,
right. Go run this to the door.
Yeah. Mama loves to drive
as well. She used my helpers, all of them. We try to have be a business for sure.
Door dashing, honey.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Mom?
I can't stop laughing. Hold on. I don't know what I just said. I was just agreeing.
Considering I have 3 boys, little boys now, I think she would definitely have them with her doing all her missions. Doing everything. They would be Mama Val.
Yeah, they be terrible.
Lil Mika said her and Lane. Yep.
Her and Road Dog.
Yep, right there together.
I'm telling you, she'd probably be doing DoorDash with Aunt Shalane, and they would probably be making money trying to girl, I gotta buy these new ceramics that they got at the soda
always Donnie Marmette at the ceramic store.
So she'd be doing something. I can definitely see that. That is funny. I never even thought of that till you said that. I can see it. Her zooming because some DoorDashers they'll even go like to Beckley or something. So she'd be in Beckley.
Yeah, she'd be making that money.
She loved
to drive.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she loved to drive.
And y'all think that Auntie Toni drove fast. True. Mama would drive fast,
Oh my God.
flying.
And
I mean,
dangerous.
That's where
leg.
I get it from. That's exactly where I get it from.
She was
Um,
be driving.
but all serious, so I thought about this yesterday, about the question that I just asked, and the first thing come to mind. I would love for her to still be here, but to be healed and to be
Right.
whole, because I
Yep.
don't think that any of us, well, y'all may have because y'all are older than us, but I never got to experience the healed mama. It was always, the bad knees, or now we had fun, don't get me wrong, but there would be
Hmm.
so much more. I mean, she has all these grandkids now. I would love for her to be able to just be healed and to
Right.
experience all the major things that all of us have accomplished.
Hmm.
So that would be, I would love for her to be here to see that. For us to not be sitting here memorializing her in a sense, but for her to
Right.
be on here with us.
Right.
So I always think about that. Like, what would the healed cookie be? Now, I wouldn't
Hmm.
picture her skinny. I would never picture her skinny. So
No.
I would still want the big mama with the mustache, with the,
Right.
but I would love her healed. I wouldn't want no cigarettes. And honestly, I wouldn't see her in church, but I know that she would come to church. But
Right.
I just have that thought in my mind all the time. Like, what if she was still here? What would she be doing? She'd be door dashing. She'd be, and I think we would still be a close family too. I think we're
Right.
close. We're close. Don't get me wrong, but I think we'd be closer because she would bring us together. Even though we might fuss, she might cuss
Yeah.
us out a little bit. But I think it would be we would be closer than what we are, and then she would love to see LaMonica designing clothes, and she would tell you, you're gonna make some for the fluffy girls, or
Hmm.
or you, Auntie Tony. She would
Trademark.
probably get with you and be like, let's make, girl, I got these ideas for these cups,
Yeah.
and so different things. And with you, mom, y'all would be cooking, because I know mom likes to cook, and just different things. And then she would be telling you how to trick the system to get that money for the for
Right.
disability.
Right.
she
Okay.
she gonna get that money. So she'd just be doing so many different things. So the next question that I have, Monica, did you answer?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
What was the last question?
If she was still here today, what
Yeah.
would
What
you?
would she be doing? What do you think
Oh,
she'd be doing?
oh no, I just kind of chimed in. I said she was my kids, but the DoorDash took it all. Honestly,
It
shoot,
did.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
yeah,
DoorDash.
DoorDash
Yeah,
for the win.
yes,
yeah.
you'd
Baby.
be door dashing. Um, all right, now we are gonna get a little bit serious. So if she was still here today, and how everything went, like I talked about it on my podcast last night, it happened so quick. Like there was no time to have no last conversations, no last words.
Right.
Um, if she was still here today, what would you tell her?
Mm.
Hmm.
And
If
we're
she
talking
was,
about the year 2026, like today.
Am I supposed to go first?
Yes, ma'am.
Um, if she was here today, I would tell her I forgive her.
Mm,
That's what I would tell
that's
mm,
a big one.
yeah,
her. I forgive her.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Now, do you want to elaborate on that, or do we just want to leave it right there?
Um, no, it's fine. Because you kind of touched on it in your podcast. But excuse me, I would say I forgive her because a lot of people don't know. Um, I was raised by my uncle, who I call my dad. What people don't know, which I don't care to tell it now, she gave custody of me to my uncle as a baby. Growing up, I always thought why she didn't want me but kept my sister. Um, So I had a lot of resentment growing up because I was given away. But the grown me now, and I've worked through it and talked about it and got help for it. Um, she had her reasons, I guess, for what she did. Um, my life with my they didn't have any. My uncle didn't have any kids. I call him my dad to this day, and it's Bob. For those who know him, Robert Burger, they call him Bob. He's always been my dad. He's the only dad I've ever known. So I hated my mom for a long
Mm,
time, and but now I can truly say I forgive her for giving me away.
mm. Mom.
Give me a second.
Monica, do you want to go next?
I can go, yeah.
Okay.
I think I would tell her right now, thank you for being there for me, because she's the only grandparent that I really had. Like Granny, she was around, but she was much older. Um, and Mama was like the only person that we got to go around besides my mom. So I wish she was here to see my kids, because I know they would love her to death. But I would just tell her thank you for being who she is.
Yeah. Mom.
What would I tell her today?
Mm-hmm.
I'd tell her thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for raising you. Thank you for raising you. Because I wasn't ready, even though I thought I was. And I fought her on it for years. And it broke me to the core. Because I spent years. But God don't make no mistakes. Ooh, I told you not to make me cry on this thing, boy. He don't make no mistakes. You know? And I would tell her also, I still see she was right. I didn't go blind.
Mm.
You know? Even though they said I would go blind, I tell her she was right about that. And thank you once again for standing in the gap. And she was staying for many years for me and that older sister of mine. So yeah, thank you. A lot of thanks. Even though we had our ups and downs, you know, I'd have to give her some thanks because she was really right about a lot of things that I didn't see. That's all I got, son. And a big old hug.
Yeah.
And let her know how much more she's appreciated, you know, in spite of it all. Ooh.
Well,
Ugh.
I guess I'll have to bring the laughter. I got all my tears out last night because I already knew. But So if she was still here today, and I had the chance to talk to her, um, I talk to this woman all the time. So Gabby probably thinks I may be crazy sometimes because I just be chit chatting it up. I've got in my apartment, I have this big picture on my wall of her. So I talk to her a lot when Gabby's not here as well. And I do want to say this, and Gabby's probably not watching because she's traveling right now. So Gabby, so when me and Gabby first started dating, I gotta have this funny moment. Me and Gabby was kissing on the couch. And I know Gabby doesn't mind me telling this. So we were kissing on the couch, and out of the blue, the picture fell off the wall. Um, as to say, like, oh no, you ain't about to take my booty. So she, and it's been a few times actually that her picture has fell off that wall, and I wish Gabby was on here so she could say, but it has been a few times that she has interrupted the program and was like, oh no, oh no. um, but now, and it's funny too because Gabby, she has taken a selfie with the picture. So there's a picture of her and Mama all together, and her phone. They took a picture together. But if she was here now, I don't know what I would say to her, because I talk to her all the time. I mean, all the time. I think the biggest thing that I would say is, um, I'm going to talk to her as if as she's already gone. Is why did you leave? I think that would be my biggest question if I had a chance to talk to her or ask her a question. Is why did you leave so soon? Many of you don't know. My grandmother passed young. I mean, in your 50s is very young. So she did not get the chance to witness a lot of things in all of our lives. Um, and a lot of times, I've questioned God. Sometimes I still question God. I'll be honest. And also, I would ask her is why are you not taking your health serious? Why are you not doing your best to get better? Um, and why did you not fight? A lot of times I don't think she fought through it, but I have the reassurance that she did fight. I have that reassurance that she did fight to stay here as long as she did. But she's missed so much in all of our lives. I think that would be the biggest question I would ask her is why? Why did you leave me? Why did I have to restart my life? 13 years. I never expected her to, in a drop of a dime, just be gone so soon. No preparation. That would be my biggest question. And she left such a hole in all of our hearts. That was a rough time for all of us. I can only imagine, uh, y'all's feelings as y'all's mother, losing your mother at a young age. 56, correct? 56, 57.
Right.
That's so young. That's so young. All the women in our family, besides my great grandmother, who's hung strong, they all passed in their 50s. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
any of them have made it to
They
in
didn't.
their 60s. None of
They didn't.
them. So that's always been a question that I've always asked, just God in general. Why do you take the women in our family so soon? Just
Right.
why? I think that would be my biggest question. Now, to be funny, if she was still here, she would be my gossiping partner. You hear me? Because
Mm-hmm.
I would call her in a heartbeat and tell her what happened at my job. I would tell her to pull up. And I know she would pull up. I know
And
she
she
would walk
would.
to the job and get everybody together on my behalf. Because you ain't gonna mess with me. That's one thing. Ain't nobody gonna mess with booty. Okay.
Right.
So I wish she was here to fight some of these battles that I have to fight, but I'm tough. I can handle it. So the next question I would like to ask, just to get a little, get on the lighter side, the funny side. What is a funny memory that y'all have?
All of them.
I was gonna say that's a lot because she was comical. She
4
was comical.
gallons of tea. The way she used to
Yeah.
talk to Fred.
I was just about
No,
to say that.
yeah. And she'll go off on you 1 minute, then she's
Yeah.
like, bring me some Coke. Bring me a Pepsi.
They lasted forever,
Yes.
forever.
Yeah.
Her and Fred was thick
Yeah,
and
those
thin.
are the funniest moments.
And
I
it,
used to
remember
call
very,
them, huh?
I remember very vividly. I think you was together, Malik. We was in the car. Do you remember when Papa had to go somewhere up in Beckley for I think his disability or something, and he left his keys, his phone, or something. It was his wallet, and she was like, "Just go get the money, Fred. Shit." He was like, "Oh, Cookie, I can't find it." And she was like, he pulled the car over so fast in the parking lot and just jumped out and like went cussing him out and went to find that wallet.
Oh gosh.
It was he
Oh
was
my
always
gosh.
cussing him out. Oh my
Her
gosh, it was
telling
Yeah.
Fred to always turn them hearing aids up
Yeah.
yeah,
every day. Every
yeah,
day.
He turned it down because he got tired of listening to Mama's
Was it
mouth.
up or down that whistling sound? Because he wouldn't hear
Uh-huh.
Fred.
Uh-uh.
She had to do all that
Clapping.
either stomping or whatever. She do.
yeah,
Turn them things up.
He said, oh, Cookie.
yeah.
Oh God.
He loved her to death.
Yes, he did. Yes,
I
he
have
did.
I have this memory, and I
No,
probably should.
my phone's going dead. No.
How you said your phone was on 95%?
I don't know. Y'all, I'm not okay. Here we go. It just gave me the I don't know. It's in the red. I'm staying on.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm talking to it. Just go.
So I probably shouldn't say this, but it's funny to me, and every time I've heard this story told to me, so I'm going to tell it on here. So, like I said, my grandmother was big. She was a big lady, and if anybody knows LMA, Burger Thomas Lewis, she was
Right.
she was a blunt lady, and she also did not care if she hurt your feelings or not.
No.
So, and I don't remember who told me this story, but one day my granny looked at my mama and said, "Cookie, just stand in front of the mirror and take all your clothes off." She said, "Stand in front of the mirror and you take all your clothes off and tell me, do you like what you see?" And my granny, so my granny used to be big, but she got on this health kick and she lost all this weight, so she
Weight
stayed
loss.
calling everybody fat. And
Ugh.
and she would not sugarcoat it. She'd be like, "You're just fat. You're just
Yeah.
big. You're just big." And
Your
when
ass just rolling.
Rolling.
That's her favorite thing to say. Your ass just rolling.
and Granny was blunt. Like she was a slim fast queen. She was gonna have her some slim fast. She was gonna be sitting on their porch, and she was gonna be talking trash to all her daughters.
Yeah, working in that garden.
And I have to say this too. I know we're talking about Mama, but she would always give Aunt Teen the business.
The business.
The business. And
My
Aunt
mama
Teen-
did it so much.
And Aunt Teen would go and sashay in that car with her chucks on, and then she
And cry. And leave.
crying, "Why don't Mama love me?
Oh God.
Why don't Mama love me?"
Oh God.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh, I mean, but it was just memories. It's fun. It's family. I mean, everybody does it in everybody's family. They just don't talk about it. But our family was raw with each other. We was real. We was raw.
Yeah.
And
Like
I want to talk. Huh? What'd you say?
I said like the last name, Burger.
Yes. I'm telling you, we was just real and raw.
Oh gosh.
And I want to say this because Tim and Robin is on, and this is totally left field. But I remember for the longest time, I thought that T was Robin's mother. So I'll never forget when we was at Granny's for something. It was probably a Sunday dinner. I don't know, because everybody used to go to Granny's house after church. And there was this woman sitting in the chair. And I've never seen her before. I didn't know who she was. And it was Cousin Bobby. And I know now. And I looked and I was like, "Who is that woman?" And I think Mama actually, she said, "Oh, that's Barbara Ann." And in my mind, I'm like, "Who's Barbara Ann? Who is this woman?" And they was like, "Oh, that's Robin's mama." And I said, "It's Robin too?"
Right.
because for the longest time I thought it was tea. Um,
Uh-huh.
and I just love my family because growing up, I think I had the best childhood in my eyes because I got to live out. If anybody's seen Soul Food, that was my family growing
It
up.
was.
It was, Sundays, you had tea coming over, uncle and granny fussing and fighting at each other, and then you had Uncle Delbert in the den, you had Aunt Teen coming in, and you knew granny was going to go off on Aunt Teen for something. Aunt Teen was going to go in the car and cry and act like she was going to leave, but never leave, and come back in after she'd had her spell. Mama just sitting there just yelling. Hear her just yelling for whatever reason. And so I just thank God for those memories that we have growing up. And it's sad that we don't have that anymore. I think about that all the time. We don't have Granny here no more. We don't have Mama. We don't have Aunt Teen. We just have our uncles. Well, they ain't really doing nothing. But
Right.
they ain't doing. They ain't trying to bring the family together. Oh, look who it is! Aunt Charlene just popped in. Hey, Aunt Charlene.
Hey.
Hey, Lee.
But oh God, I forgot. I lost my train of thought.
Getting the family together.
I had a question. Does anybody want to say anything? Like just share a memory, share a thought, or
She would be proud of all the grandkids that she had
Yes.
because she always wanted a bunch of boys. She got a bunch of
I
boys.
and she loved boys.
Yeah, she got two granddaughters,
Mm-hmm.
and she would be proud of them too. Great. No, I'm wrong. I'm three. I can't count. Jesus, Buddha. I'm not even Monica. Oh,
It's okay.
I know, my bad. They don't know what I'm trying.
well, I've got a memory. So on Christmas Eve, we would always go to Applebee's. That was Mama's spot. That was it. Christmas Eve we was all gonna go to Applebee's. She was gonna get drunk. And it was sure that Auntie Toni and Mama was gonna get into it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Auntie Toni drinking, Mama drinking, they was gonna get into it. I mean, and
peacemaker.
huh?
Me trying to be the peacemaker.
And crying while trying to be the peacemaker. But
I'm just like Mama.
Yeah, and Auntie Toni wasn't going to back down. Mama wasn't going to back down. They were just going to go toe to toe. So that's probably not a good memory, but it's just a memory that I have because I know every Christmas Eve we're going to go to Applebee's, and then we're going to go to either Auntie Toni's house or we're going to go to Mama's house, and we're going to open up one gift.
One gift.
Yep.
One gift. On Christmas Eve, it would be me, Lamontica, and the twins. And we wasn't allowed to open up a big gift. It had to be something small.
Something small.
Yeah.
She kept that forever. She did that when
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Down Granny.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Granny, Toni, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
One gift, that was it, and then you do the rest on Christmas Day. Yep.
All in all, it's been a good. We had a great time with Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just what her name was, Cookie. It was sweet. It was just that. We had sweet moments.
It was loud.
Yes, I said
Very.
that. Very.
And my son Samir is just like Mama. He is so loud.
Mine are too.
It's ridiculous. Wasim is not. But Wasim and Monica, they can get loud. But I'm talking about on your average, just everyday basis. Samir's loud. He's just like Mama. Just like her. You can be sitting beside him and be like, ease up. Like, I'm sitting right here. But that's how Mama was.
That's Omega. Omega just screams. I'm like, bub, lower your voice. I'm right here.
Please.
Yeah, he just yelled.
See, we almost at an hour. I told
are.
y'all.
One thing that we do stay on top of, though,
What's that?
The other burger women, I hate that they all, we stay on top of our health, what I'm saying? The next generation. It's a must. We make sure we do that. And with this healthy eating, Monica, with the vegan aspect of the businesses and everything. So, to each his own, but that's what works for our family, for the next generation is healthy eating and,
And I think the women in our family played a big role in that because each one of them were overweight
Mhm.
Each one of them had heart
Yeah.
issues, diabetes, something like that. So for me, that was a big part in it. Like I don't want to go fast. Like I don't want that to be
Exactly.
an issue.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
stays on me. I have to give it to her. I'm not mad about it, but because Lamonica is my oldest, for those who don't know, that's my daughter. And she definitely be on me. Mom, don't eat this, or mom, do this. And, you got to work out this way, or you got to drink this. So she's very health conscious, very. And she keeps me on track. So even though it gets on my nerves, I do appreciate it, and I love her for it.
No problem. No.
Any other final thoughts? Any final memories?
We made it an hour.
I'm trying to think without going too far in because I
I
have so
told
many
you,
memories
I
of her.
told y'all it goes by so quick.
It
An
did
hour
go
Yeah,
goes
it
by
by
does. It
fast.
fast.
does.
I thought I was gonna ugly cry. Did I ugly cry? Did I just do a mild
No,
cry?
no, we just
No,
had a
you
We
was
did
moment.
fine.
good. We did
It wasn't that
We
good.
had a
bad. I
moment,
thought I was
and it's
gonna,
okay.
I thought I
Yeah.
was
We'll
gonna
have those.
ugly cry, but
A lot of people said this was healing for everybody. So
I
we
think
so
so.
so we needed this to get it all
We
out.
haven't
We
talked
needed.
about her in a long time.
no, we haven't.
Right. Not all of us together anyway.
No,
Yes.
Maybe like
when
each
we had our
person may have said something to the
celebration.
other person.
Remember when
Yeah.
we had a little celebration? What was
Yeah.
last year? The year before last? I know we
I
did
think
it.
it was the year before last. We went to
It was the year
Applebee's.
before last.
It
Yeah.
was just me, you, the boys, and Auntie Tony. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Because
because
mine,
think
she lived too
future
far.
plans
Bless her
So
for
far
heart.
away.
stuff.
right.
Future
And
plans for some stuff for you all burgers and folks that are watching.
yeah.
Time to plan some future stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
We
you don't
need
want me
another
to say
reunion going on.
you
Yeah,
don't want me to say what I really want to say with that.
you
So,
always do. You ain't
I
gonna
already,
do
you
all
probably
this.
thinking what I'm thinking, Malik. Because you know how we do.
well, these burgers are not going to do it. Now, if we
They're
do it,
not.
I ain't planning it. But I love y'all.
I'm
I
done.
really
Because
do.
I planted it. The year I had to do it was a headache. I'm over it. Mm-mm. Somebody else got to plan it.
Where's the love?
It's here.
Where is the
It's so aggravating.
There is a
It's a
love.
lot to it.
It is a lot to it, and
Yeah.
and and niggas don't like to cooperate. But I'll just cut it off right there. But so I am thankful that we got a chance to do this. I think this was needed. What Aunt Charlene, don't be making that face because you know how our family is. But I still love them. You know,
And supplies. They do.
what? But I love.
Mm,
Okay, but I love I love that we got a chance to do this. I think it did bring some healing that needed to come. Well, thank you, Aunt Charlene. She said we did a great job. I thank you for tuning in. I ain't never seen you on none of my other podcasts. No, I'm just kidding. You probably be on. You just don't comment. But again, I thank you all for coming on. I thank
Thank you for
you.
having me.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And I thank y'all for being real, honest, letting the tears flow that needed to flow, and saying what you needed to say to get off your chest. We'll do this again, in the near future. And
She
everybody,
cracks me up.
and everybody, I may have some more family on it. We may have another conversation. Auntie be working nephew. I gotta have you on too. But anyways, we're going to sign off of here. So if y'all don't have anything else you want to say, any final thoughts, I will say this. We got to get some videos. I know Mom has a lot of videos of her. Because I've come to the point, and I don't know if it's just y'all, if it's just me. Sometimes I forget what her voice sounds like. I really have.
Yeah.
I haven't heard her
Mhm.
in so many years.
Yeah.
And I think
her phone just went out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She said it was going dead.
Yeah. But we need to get some videos together and yeah, figure that out.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
Because I don't remember what her voice sounds like sometimes.
You know where a bunch of the videos are? Mom, you have them on those tapes, those VHS.
That's what my mom has too.
She's on a bunch of those, but we got to get them transferred over.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need to work on that. Let's work on that. That can be a project. Because I know Mom has a lot too. She has a lot of tapes with her on it. From Christmas when we went up to Kimberly with me and Lamonica and the boys dancing in the living room. So yeah, she has a lot of those old videos. But again, thank you all for chatting in the chat room, and for y'all coming on, laughing with us, crying if you cried with us. But I am going to go ahead and end this podcast. Again, thank you. Come back in. Again, thank you to my guests, my aunt, my cousin, my sister, and my mom.
Thank you.
And everybody
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming on. And everybody have a great night.
Good night.